Hey, fifth grade, 501 and 502, glad to see you. This is a video for a read aloud for the work you're going to be doing in reading this week. If you saw the read alouds that I posted a few weeks, like last week and a few weeks ago, that's excellent. This is going to be kind of similar, but I want you to watch this and to follow along because you're going to use this the work in this video to then complete some work on Google Classroom after you finish your reading for today. So a lot of you have already started. A lot of you have already finished reading Serafina's Promise, and that's excellent. Some of you haven't even started, and that's also fine. We're going to read it again because this gives us an opportunity to really get to know it on a deeper level. It's written in verse, meaning that it's written in poems, full of figurative language, and we really, as readers, owe it to the author, Anne E. Berg, to read it a couple times to really understand what's going on. So if you've already read it, that's great. If you haven't, that's okay too. If you don't have the paper copy of the book, there is a link in the schedule for a PDF, meaning for a link that you can read this on your phone, tablet, or computer. So click on that link if you need it. Today we're reading pages 1 to 30. I'm just going to read about pages 1 to 6 for you right now, and we're going to do a little bit of practice with figurative language. This is similar to what you saw in the other video, but I think it's actually a bit simpler, and that's okay. So today when you find figurative language, you're going to do two very simple things. Ask yourself if it's positive or if it's negative, meaning, is this phrase, is this weird sentence, is this trying to tell me something positive or tell me something negative? And then you're going to put it in your own words, okay? So I'm going to demo this for you on pages 1 to 6, and then you're going to continue to do that pages 1 to 30. So here we go. Let's look at page 1 in Serafina's Promise. Part 1. Page 1. Under my bare feet, brown, brittle grass prickles and stings. Bubbles of dirt crumble and snap. Slowly, carefully, I climb the dusty hill like Gogo taught me. 1 foot forward, stop. The other foot forward, stop. I stretch out my left arm. My right hand hovers close to my head, ready to catch the bucket if it tips or slides. Slowly, steadily, I climb and climb, careful not to move my head, careful not to spill the smallest drop of water. Turn the page. Twice a day I carry water from the ravine without spilling. Each morning I sweep the floor and empty the chamber pots. At night I pile charcoal to make the cooking fire. In August, Mon will have her baby. If I work hard and help Mon, maybe this time our baby will live. Page 3. As I walk past the alley, my best friends call to me. Julie Marie and Nadia, playful as children, singing, jumping rope, laughing. Julie Marie's brothers, Jacques and Daniel Louise, dart and dash, in crazy circles begging Bonza, our scraggly neighborhood dog, to chase them. Laughing and hooting, they hide behind rusted barrels and heaps of mud and garbage. I wish I could jump rope and laugh with my friends, but I have no brother or sister to help with chores. Even on Saturday, there's no play until all my work is done. Mwen dwe travail, I call, moving only my eyes. I have work to do. We know this book has some parts that are written in another language. They're either, depending on where in the book it is, it's either in Haitian Creole or it's in French. But whenever it does that, it also then tells us what it means in English. So she says, Mwen dwe travail, and that's in italics. I have work to do in italics, so that must mean I have work to do. Turn the page. Page 4. At the sound of my voice, Bonza runs to me. His thin yellow body nuzzles my legs. I have nothing to give you, Bonza, I say, still looking straight ahead. Bonza's mangy tail wags, and he trots beside me. Bonza's good company. He listens to me sing when I feel like singing and lets me grumble when I feel like grumbling. Mon tells me to stay away from scabby dogs that wander through our neighborhood. She calls them unpredictable and dangerous. But Bonza isn't dangerous. He's my friend, right, Bonza, I say? Oui, c'est ami mwen. You're my friend. Bonza nudges me with his giant ginger-colored paw. Mon doesn't understand. She worries about everything. Gogo tells me to be patient with her, and Papa says things will be different when the baby comes. Everything will be better when the baby comes. Turn to page 6. Okay. And here we're going to see an example of some figurative language. And I'm going to use these steps of asking, is it positive or negative? And then putting it in my own words. 2 more hills to climb. I pass Julie Marie's house and hear her Mon singing. Bonza leaves me to explore an abandoned cooking pit. A heavy throbbing sinks into my neck and spreads across my shoulders. So I don't quite know what that meant. It said a heavy throbbing sinks into my neck and spreads across my shoulders. Sounds like the author's kind of being kind of poetic right here. And this must be figurative language. So I'm going to ask myself, is this positive or negative? And I'm going to put it in my own words. Well, obviously, just from reading, it just feels negative to me, right? It says, a heavy throbbing sinks into my neck and spreads across my shoulders. So, like, even if I don't know what throbbing means, like something like negative is like kind of happening like to her like body and like chest and neck, right? So it's negative, okay? Now to put in my own words, like what's she saying? Bonza leaves me to explore an abandoned cooking pit. So the dog walks off away from me. A heavy throbbing, I don't know what that means, sinks into my neck and spreads across my shoulders. So I'm almost thinking like something negative coming into my neck and shoulders, like where my heart is, where my chest is, where my breathing is. So I almost feel like she's saying, like I feel nervous, or I feel scared or worried or dark or even sad, but I'm feeling some negative emotion. Really all I do there to figure out that figurative language is ask, is it positive or negative, and then try and put it in my own words. So own words could be, I'm feeling scared and worried, okay? You're going to continue reading from page 6 all the way to page 30, and when you're done, you're going to go into that scheduling document and click the link to go to Google Classrooms. There you'll see the first assignment for Monday, which is April 6th, and you will go into that assignment and answer the questions. Some of them are going to be multiple choice. They're going to have you tell whether or not a phrase is negative or positive, and then below it's going to have you type in what you think that phrase means in your own words, okay? This work that you're going to be doing is not graded based on right or wrong answers. I'm looking to see people participating and trying their best. That's what I care about. If you struggle with any of the technology, with figuring out anything, if you're confused, send me a message on Dojo, or check in with me during office hours on Tuesday. I really look forward to seeing the work that you do. Expect another video like this on Wednesday, and I really hope to see some of you during office hours tomorrow. Take care, 501 and 502. Peace out.